Hi Capricorn, welcome to your September reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of September. See what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for my Capricorns for the month of September 2021. Before we get into this reading, I'm just cleansing the energy, setting my intentions as well. So messages for Capricorn for the month of September. Any messages that need to come through, help bring insight, wisdom, guidance for my Capricorns, those in need of messages. Thank you very much, Spirit Guides. Let's get into it. Starting off with some animal oracle messages for my Capricorns. September 2021. Filming this on the new moon in Virgo. Messages for Capricorn, please. For the month of September 2021, what's going on for my Capricorns? Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in September 2021. Any animal oracle messages for Capricorn? Alright, wow, the deck doesn't want to shuffle anymore, so let's get into it. Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of September 2021? Oh, the frog popping, flying out. So already off the bat, the need for a big release, emotional cleansing, releasing, making space. We also have the camel. Oh yeah, okay. And give me one more. Thank you, the crocodile. Wow. Okay. And at the bottom, we also have the mouse, which is earth energy. So remain grounded. I'm the snake. Okay. So you guys are kind of going through this transition of shedding old skin / getting rid of the unnecessary. Oh wow, underneath the snake we also have spider. So there's a lot of earthy energy coming through, so I'm liking that. You guys are in your element. Get grounded in your emotions, okay? Because I feel like September is going to be a time where you guys are in need of an emotional release. There's a lot of built up feelings from within you, and I think you've been going through this alone. The camel's a very independent energy, and yeah, so it's like there's been some emotions that you've been trying to handle with internally. You haven't been really sharing it with many people, or you've just kind of been keeping it to yourselves, or like, you know, you got that poker face, like people wouldn't be able to tell that something's going on internally or that you guys are going through, you know, some emotional things. We have the frog and crocodile coming out. There's this need for you guys to really take it easy on yourselves in the month of September. Really just take it day by day. Take as many breaks as you need. Allow yourself to feel whatever emotions come up, even though it's uncomfortable, right? There may be some discomfort when it comes to expressing your feelings, or just allowing yourself to let it out, to have a good cry, to talk to someone that you trust, that you care about, that loves you, you know. Like, I think you guys are really starting to open up about how you feel. Something about like your heart space feels like your heart's being cracked open. That's for someone out there, but there's like a very healing elements coming to this reading. You're not alone, even though for some you may not have support in your physical life. I feel as if the divine really supports and is trying to help you and guide you, and to really just have faith, have trust, and you're gonna get through this. It's really just like a bump in the road, but you'll come out better and stronger. You guys are very independent, very calm, cool, collected. There's some things that you are trying to deal with internally, some emotions, some feelings that are coming up for you to deal with. Now, we have a lot of retrograde energy at play here. We have I think 6 planets retrograding. We have Mercury retrograding at the end of the month, but we are in the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. So this is bringing up a lot of shit. Like, we are in the thick of retrograde season, okay? It's going to be intense. It's going to be a lot. And I think you guys are going through a lot of internal shifts, and you're feeling more sensitive than usual. And, you know, I think it's important that you guys remain grounded. throughout everything, right? Grounded yet flexible. I always like to say that. It's like, stay grounded, stay rooted, but don't stay like firm and stuck and like brittle, you know. Be flexible for the changes that are going on internally, because when you go through these changes inside of you, everything around you in your own life, in your relationships, etc., everything that's going on, your perception on the world will be changing as well. You guys are going through, like, I think it's an emotional month, but it's also very transformative. But yeah, like I said, with this camel energy, it's a very independent energy, and they kind of just keep to themselves, you know. So maybe in the month of September, you guys have been isolating yourselves, or kind of distant than usual, or just like keeping to yourself, or you're kind of like just quiet, you're calm, you're collected, you're like, I don't want to ask for help, I don't want to, you know, burden anybody, I'll just keep it to myself. But you know, don't be afraid to ask for help. The mouse is at the bottom of the deck, and the mouse can sometimes be a bit controlling too, or like, oh, like, I'm just not gonna share what I'm going through because I don't want to annoy them with my problems, or whatever. Like, that could be something that's going on inside of you that you're like, I'm just gonna keep it to myself. Like, you don't have to go through whatever these things are alone. Just saying, just keeping that in mind. The mouse also does talk about the need to let go of control of the outcome, you know. To be more open-minded, to be more receptive. And also with the snake coming out as well, is that you guys are, you know, like I said, undergoing great change. You guys are shedding old skins, shedding what no longer serves you, certain emotions that you've been bottling up / you haven't really dealt with. It's all coming to the surface for you to deal with and to acknowledge, so that you can do the healing, right? The first step to healing is acknowledging whatever it is that is hurt, that's injured, so that you're able to start healing, you know. And so I think you guys may feel a lot more sensitive, or you've been feeling more sensitive than usual, and like, just be easy on yourself. Take it nice and easy for the month of September, okay? Just take it one step at a time. There's no rush. Some days are going to be easy going, easy flowing, and some days you're just going to want to disconnect and isolate from the world. But just take breaks. And if you have any important decisions coming up, I would recommend just sitting on it and waiting until you're in the clear mindset, clear mental space, right? Because that's the crocodile does talk about the need for you guys to just kind of be alone or be out in nature, especially by water if you can. That would be awesome. And even the frog, it's water, but it's also a very earthy element, right? The frog spends its first few months of life in water, and then as it gets older and develops, now they're on land, but they always need their water to help cleanse, to purify, to heal, and, you know, rejuvenate. And that's what the crocodile talks about too, right? Crocodile can go on land as well, but the water, it's a very healing element. And so I feel like if you can, try to get by the water, especially if you've been feeling like a little bit emotionally ungrounded, or just like more sensitive. Maybe you've just been having a blah day and you're just kind of feeling meh. Just go by the water, go by nature, really just get in tune with the earth, okay? That will really help replenish you. You'll probably feel a little bit better, even if it's just a little bit, right? Every little bit counts. Get some sunlight on your skin, and sit in some silence, be with yourself, feel any emotions come up, let that water cleanse you, kind of keep you aligned, keep you centered through these changes that you're going through, okay? So yeah, already off the bat, pretty interesting energy. Things are feeling a bit emotional, a bit intense, but you guys are going to be okay. This is just part of your journey, and you're also going to be unlocking something about you, like discovering more about yourself, learning more about yourself, and I don't know, I think it's going to be positive. Let's get into it. Let's pull some tarot messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for September 2021. Any tarot messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for September 2021? What messages do we have for Capricorns, please? Show me clearly. Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for September 2021? What messages do my Capricorns need to hear? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Capricorn? This might be the last shuffle. Let's see. Okay. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have the Wheel of Fortune and Five of Wands coming out. Yeah, so there is definitely, I think I think September is going to be a pivotal month for you. But there's like a resistance or struggle when it comes to the change. And that makes sense why we have the mouse at the bottom of the animal spirit deck. Like I said, you guys are needing to surrender to the outcome as well as surrender to what's out of your control. And that might be really difficult, especially if things aren't going the way you hoped or the way you planned for. And so let's just see what else needs to come out. But messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, September 2021. We also have the Lovers coming out, Gemini energy. So some sort of choice about your commitments, even a relationship for some. It could be romantic, doesn't have to be. Messages, that is a huge stack, so I'm not going to take that. 7 of Cups and the 8 of Swords reverse trying to come out. So could be getting some sort of clarity. Maybe currently you guys are feeling a little bit lost, a little bit confused, unsure as to what the hell's going on. Wow, these cards are really trying to talk. Okay, messages for Capricorn, High Priestess. Get in tune with your intuition. Lots of major arcana popping out. 3 out of 4, 75% is major arcana. So this is, oh wow. And the King of Cups flipping right out as well. Okay, so let's get one more. Wow, these cards, man. 5 of Swords. Okay, we got 2 5s out here. 5, and those are the only, numbers. Or, I don't have, the proper term. But anyways, the only cards that we have that aren't, a court card or major arcana, we only have the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. So 5, you might be seeing a lot of 5s recently, or in the month of September, you could be seeing lots of 5s. 5, numerology-wise, it talks about change. And normally struggles do create change, and you guys have been kind of going through a little bit. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands reverse, Princess of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. So remain hopeful about the future. I think some of you might be spending some time looking back on your past and looking at how much has changed and how much you've grown, but also kind of reminiscing about the good times and how things used to be versus where they're at now. Especially over the almost going on 2 years with all this COVID and, all this crazy shit going on worldwide. And, you're thinking back to how it used to be a couple of years ago and you're like, damn, I really miss those times. And when will it ever get back to how it used to be? Will it ever go back to how it used to be? Is this the new normal? Having all these thoughts about well, where am I going? What do I want for myself moving forward? There's a lot on your mind, which would explain why we had that 7 of Cups try to come out, right? It popped out, showed its face, but yeah, just try to stay positive about the future, okay? That Princess of Wands, there is some sort of good news that you can expect in the month of September, something that is inspiring or uplifting or positive, that kind of keeps you going or keeps you excited or keeps you moving forward happily, right? So we have, whoa. Wow, okay, so let's start off with the Wheel of Fortune and 5 of Wands. Like I said, there are major changes that you guys are going through in the month of September. A lot around you is shifting and changing, and there could be a bit of resistance or struggle adapting to the change or surrendering to the change. But whether you like it or not, the world keeps spinning with or without you. So you have a choice. You either keep sitting and hoping and wishing things would be different, or you learn to adjust to it. And I know it's a bit hard. Oh, what the hell was that? My laptop just made a beep, y'all. I don't know if my phone picked that up, but that was weird. Take that as confirmation. That was really weird. So it's you have a choice. You either try to resist the change or you surrender to the change. That is your choice. If you resist change, the change is only going to be more difficult for you and more of a struggle, more of a pain in the ass. If you surrender to it and you roll with the punches, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever comes your way, it will move much more smoothly, okay? I think the changes that you're going through requires you to really let go of a lot of things, even pains, hurts, resentments, things that you've held on for such a long time. You no longer need to hold on to it. Because with the snake, he's chasing his tail, right? So you guys may have found yourselves repeating cycles, ending up in the same situation or attracting the same people, the same outcomes, the same lesson. Something here is needing to be learned. That's why you keep finding yourself in a cycle repeating itself over and over and over. There's something here that needs to be learned. And you're going to have to figure out what that is, because it's going to be different for everybody. Okay? Now, we have the Lovers and the High Priestess. So you do have some sort of choice possibly about a relationship commitment of some sort. And maybe that's what you're conflicted about. You don't know what to choose, right? The Lovers and the Five of Wands is like maybe you don't know what to do, what to choose, feeling a little bit lost, feeling a little bit confused, right? And so that's why you're needing to go inward. High Priestess, get in tune with your intuition. What feels right with you? What is your gut telling you? What are you being called to go towards? I think deep down you have a sense of knowing which direction to go down or what to do, what to choose. There's something within you that has you doubting your intuition or second guessing yourself or almost like flip flopping. Like you're like, okay, fine, I'm gonna do it. And then you're like, oh wait, no. And then you back out of it. And then you're like, okay, wait, let me see. And then you're like, oh wait, no. Like there's a lot of like internal conflicts going on here. And it's a struggle. It's a struggle. There might even be a bit of self-sabotage-y behavior with that Five of Swords. Some of you are like falling, again, that could be a cycle that you struggle with. Anyways, get grounded in your emotions. King of Cups. We have all this water coming out in the animal spirit cards, right? Get grounded in your emotions. Weigh out your options. Really get in tune with your intuition, right? Your bullshit detector is on point. Don't doubt it. The more you trust your intuition, the stronger it's going to get with time. It's like a muscle. And also be patient with yourself and have more compassion towards yourself too. You know? We're going to do a little bit of clarifying. We also have the Nine of Wands reverse. So, Nine of Wands reverse and even the Five of Swords. Some of you could be choosing to walk away from something. Right? The Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands reverse is like just kind of throwing the stick and giving up on something, calling something quits. Right? Maybe that was a decision that you have been contemplating about, right? Maybe it's a commitment. You're in a relationship, a committed relationship, and maybe things are just not working anymore. And so part of you is conflicted, like, do I stay? Do I go? I don't know what to do. I'm going back and forth. I want to leave, but at the same time, I spent all this time, this energy, this money, I live with this person, blah, blah, blah. All these insert excuses as to why you should stay. And so you're like, well, maybe I should stay, but maybe I shouldn't. Like, again, that's another example. That's for some of you. And so, anyways, for whoever I'm talking to, for some, you're choosing to just, like, leaving something behind. Kind of just calling something quits. It could be about anything. It could even be about your work, your career, okay? So let's get in tune. Let's do a little bit of digging. Like, I want to know what this confliction's about, this Five of Wands. Like, what is this talking about? Five of Wands for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus, September 2021. What's this Five of Wands about for Capricorn? Why is Capricorn going back and forth? Five of Wands for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus, September 2021. Five of Wands for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus. Wow, I'm like moving all my cards. Five of Wands for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus, September 2021. We have the King of Pentacles, Four of Swords reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of restless energy. Five of Wands. We also have the Queen of Cups. So we have a pair out here. So this could be about a partnership relationship. We also have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. 5, 5, 5. Okay. We also have the Seven of Swords reverse and the Tower reverse. Okay. So I think some of you have difficulty trusting someone or letting your guard down, letting your walls down. Yeah, so you know how I was saying, like, there's a cycle that you may find yourself in? It's like you've gone through situations in your past where you found out someone's intentions weren't pure or you were betrayed very badly. And so I feel like your trust is, like, fucked up. And there's still a lot of sadness and heaviness inside of you that needs to be expressed, worked through, healed. But that doesn't mean that you have to go through it alone, that you have to be single for the rest of your life, etc., etc. This is just an example, right? And so this is actually what's behind you, or this is what you are working through releasing. This is at the bottom of the deck. So we have the Five of Cups, Seven of Swords reverse, and the Tower reverse. So this has already happened. This is in your past. This is what you are trying to overcome, these emotions that you are being triggered to face, right? With the frog, with the crocodile, like I said, there's this emotional release going on in the month of September, and I think you're keeping it to yourself, right? Keeping it to yourself with this camel energy, okay? So as that's going on, and as you are trying to overcome these cycles that you've been on, you're trying to shed your old skin and overcoming, attracting the same outcome because of projections and what you went through in the past, and what if this person's gonna fuck me over like the last time, and this could be a brand new person, but yet there's still this hesitance to fully opening up because you're scared of getting hurt or ending up where you are currently or were in the past. Anyways, so we have the King of Pentacles, Four of Swords reverse, and the Queen of Cups. We actually have a perfect pair out here, Queen to the King of Cups, which I love. Now, it's like you're wanting to offer something. Let's just say that this is you, King of Pentacles, your element, Capricorn, but this is Taurus energy. We also have Pisces as well as Cancer, Scorpio coming out in this Queen of Cups. And in between these two people is the Four of Swords in reverse. Maybe there's a bit of mirroring going on here, right? Lovers can sometimes talk about a bit of mirroring, right? And so maybe there's like on both sides, there's a hesitance to fully opening up or fully trusting. And that can lead to sabotage, right? See, it's like this King of Pentacles, he wants to offer something stable to this Queen of Cups, but what if they don't accept? Oh, wait, hold on. My cards are backwards. I'm looking at my screen. He wants to offer something stable. He wants to offer this Pentacle to this Queen of Cups, but what if this Queen of Cups is going to fuck me over like the last time I offered my heart to someone, right? Offered my heart, and then this is what's happened. It's like, why did that Christmas song come to my mind? Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. It's like, last time I gave my heart, they gave it away. So what happens if I give my heart to this Queen of Cups, and they give it away, But they're a Queen of Cups, They're a Queen of Cups. I don't think they would. But there's still, like, that hesitance to fully open up or fully give something your all, or, There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear of the unknown. That's why there's such a confliction, the struggle when it comes to this change, this next chapter. You're worried that you're still stuck in the last chapter, right? But it's like, no, you moved on. You're in this pivotal point. Things are different now. You've learned the lesson. You're going through this whole healing process, and you're becoming aware of like the lesson that's needing to be learned, but like there's still like the doubt of like, but what if I'm just gonna get hurt? Like, that's what this what is this? The Five of Wands. Oh my god, my brain, y'all. That's what this Five of Wands is about. There's like kind of, I'm getting more of like like this could be a relationship reading or like, it's not really relationship, but there's someone that you could be connecting with, but there is this fear or lack of trust, even lack of trust about your own, like, intuition, Anyways, let me take a look into High Priestess. Okay. Kind of the High Priestess for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. September 2021. Like, you're needing to trust your gut, okay? It's like, what here is the truth? Your fears, is that really the truth, or it's just your fears? You're gonna have to really sit with it and feel it out and ask yourself if it's legit or not. Kind of the High Priestess for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, September 2021. High Priestess for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, September 2021. Time of the High Priestess. We have the Eight of Pentacles. You're working on trusting your intuition. Empress reversed. You're used to putting in work and then it just like goes nowhere. You're used to like investing all this time and energy and then it's all for nothing. Again, it's still like that fear in the back of your mind. You're like, I'm going to put in all this work and then nothing's going to come out of it. Or, for example, you find out, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant, right? And you put in all this work, setting up your little nursery and preparing to be a mother or father, and then bad news, miscarriage. You know, I mean, that's like physically talking about birth, right? But for some, it's like you invest all this time, energy into a relationship, into a business, into this, into that, whatever it is, and then nothing comes out of it, and you're like, well, that was all for nothing. That's kind of like the energy I'm feeling from this, is like, that's what you're so afraid of. You're afraid of something being too good to be true. Oh my gosh, what do we have here? 3 of Swords. You're used to disappointment. You're used to just getting the bad end of the stick. Aw, Capricorn. Alright, but is that the truth? Yeah, see, look, 10 of Wands. You're so burdened by this. Anything else for the High Priestess? By the High Priestess. Anything else regarding the High Priestess? And that the High Priestess, like I said, it's very similar to this camel energy. It's like what you've been keeping hidden, what you've been keeping to yourself, what you've been like masking. Nothing else is coming out, so we're just not going to clarify anymore. But it's like you put so much solid effort into something, and then you're used to things not working out the way you planned or the way you hoped, and so it just, you know, sometimes you have the opportunity for something new to come in, and you're kind of just like, well, what's the point? I'm so used to disappointment. And so you kind of do have the tendency to attract that. And again, that's a bit of self-sabotage, that 5 of Swords that I was kind of picking up on, right? Maybe that's what you're needing to walk away from. Maybe that's what you're needing to surrender on, that 9 of Wands reverse. Like I said, needing to just call it quits. Not calling this opportunity quits, but calling it quits on sabotaging yourself, or like surrendering, you know? Instead of like holding on tightly, like, what if it doesn't work? Well, then if it doesn't work, it's not meant for you. That there's something better out there, and you're needing to have more trust, having more faith, and surrendering to what's out of your control. You can only control yourself and how you think and what you give your energy to, and obviously it takes time and practice and things like that, but like, you're not stupid. You've gone through the lesson. You know better now. Your intuition, you just need to pay attention to that. But when your mind is racing, you can't hear your intuition, so you really need to calm the mind, practice. Oh, Luna, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You little visit? Okay, it's nap time. Oh my god. What you doing? I'm so sorry, you guys. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Little star of the show. See, you're tired. Anyways, I don't know. I lost my train of thought thanks to this girl over here. But we're gonna, let's take a look into the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Let's see what this change is about, and then we're going to pull some fairy messages, okay? Kind of the Wheel of Fortune for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Kind of the Wheel of Fortune for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, September 2021. Kind of the Wheel of Fortune for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, September 2021. Kind of the Wheel of Fortune, okay. Is this upside down? Yes, it is. Tell me the Wheel of Fortune for Capricorn. We have Temperance. Okay, beautiful energy. Tell me the Wheel of Fortune for Capricorn. Someone, 10 of Pentacles upright. Let's get one more. What you doing? Messages for Capricorn regarding the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower. So there's change. We also have 9 of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Swords, 3 of Cups. We also have 9 of Pentacles reverse at the bottom of the deck. I think you guys are really also needing to work on your own confidence and stability, and having more she's lying down by my foot. Having more trust within yourselves, and being solid within yourself, right? Building that solid foundation from within you, so that no matter what happens, who comes and goes into your life, you are always solid within you, no matter what. Right? Through the thick and thin, you always have your own back. So, with the Wheel of Fortune, we actually look at this shit. We have lots of major arcana coming out, with the Tower and Temperance coming out, right? So this is what's changing. You're going through massive shifts, and you're going to be feeling much more stable, much more at peace, once you allow this Tower to fall. false perceptions, false beliefs, certain habits, certain cycles, everything that you've told yourself that you believed. Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I'm not worthy. What if this is going to happen? What if, like setting yourself up for failure, not believing in yourself, not having the confidence. That's what's all coming down. That's what's breaking down. The 555. We had 555 come out in this spread. So you guys are going through massive change. But it's also bringing more peace into your life. And you are having more trust. You're bringing balance back in. And what more can you ask for? It's uncomfortable, right? This tower is coming crashing down. And instead of trying to rebuild what you used to have, it's about making something different. Not trying to go back to the past, right? Like how I was saying that 6 of Cups, how you guys could be finding yourself thinking back to a few years ago and how things have changed and wondering, will it ever be the same? Will I ever go back to how it used to be? Will I ever be, like having those thoughts? But no, it's never going to be the same. My words today really just aren't coming to me. And now we're officially in the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. So I love that. I always seem to struggle getting my words straight around this time of year. Mercury retrograde always fucking with my brain. But I hope the message gets across, or I hope I was able to make sense of this somehow, some way. I hope for whoever resonates with this that you get it. There is the energy of you guys overcoming these cycles of sabotage / not believing, not having trust within yourself. This restlessness, lack of trust within others, yeah, whatever. We're just gonna pull a fairy message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their September reading to wrap this up. Any fairy messages for Capricorn, please? Any fairy messages for Capricorn regarding this reading for September? Wow. Singer of Transfiguration. So this came out for Cancer, this came out for Virgo, and now you guys. And at the bottom we have a collection of pixies. I'm not familiar with that card, so I'm not going to talk about it. But the Singer of Transfiguration. Wow, my words, you guys. Oh my gosh. Number 11. So you guys are going through massive change, without a doubt. And you're needing to surrender to what's out of your control and also recognize what is in control. You guys are going through major changes internally as well as externally in your life, in your relationships. Everything around you is shifting, but changing for the better. And it's like I said, you either fight against the current or you swim with it. That is a choice. Sink or swim, my dudes. Sink or swim. It's a pivotal point for you guys in the month of September. And you have the opportunity to do things differently and to not let these fears hold you back, not letting your past hold you back, and stepping out of your comfort zone and doing what makes you uncomfortable. But that's where you grow and that's where you change. That's where you're able to allow better things to come through. Okay? I'm going to grab the book. This is also number 11. Some of you might be seeing a lot of, synchronicities, angel numbers. I always see it as confirmation that I'm on the right path. So the Singer of Transfiguration. Transformation, transcendence, and metamorphosis. The Singer of Transfiguration tells us that we've been through the gate, we've passed through the initiation process, and we have reached a new way of being, reflecting deep transformation within ourselves. Things will never be what they once were. Things that will never be seen in the same way by us, and that's a good thing. This is a time of fulfillment and accomplishment. This represents power and joy. Like the reborn, renewed phoenix, the singer aflame with vibrant and expanded life. This card in the reading signifies the joy of success after a time of struggle. A new way of life has been accepted and is being integrated. A sense of inner peace is growing. The struggle has all been worth it. This is a time of consolation and joy, and it's both a reward for past achievements and a time of preparation for the next climb up the path. So, yeah, that is the reading. You guys are going through massive shift, massive changes, and you're being prepared for the next level. So Capricorn, that is what I got for you guys for this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at JadeStoneTarot. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.